Yo. Welcome to the 317 Sports Project with Penn Pops. I am Penn.
I'm Pops.
Yo, that hype man shit was fire, cuz. It threw me off. I forgot what I was doing because I was listening to Flavor Flav in my ear. When if you would have seen him just walk in the door, you would have not seen that coming for the intro. But what's good, y'all? Episode 42, 317 Sports Project with Penn and Pops. I titled it Merry Christmas, Filthy Animals in here. We'll see if that sticks, but I'm not all the way mad. You support that?
We just had a conversation about it.
Snarf. So it is Tuesday, December 1-2. This episode drops Friday, December, is that 15th? Would that be right? We did it 3 days before, right? Yeah, so
15th.
2 plus 3, you got to carry the 7, and you get December 15th everywhere you podcast, the Apples, the YouTubes, the Spotifys, and all of that other stuff. But while you guys are here, do us a favor and just give us a follow. Hit us up.
That subscribe thing.
That pops up. Make sure you do that. Go find us on YouTube.
Hey, and share it with a friend.
Oh, yeah.
It's the holiday season. You know what? I was thinking about you today. I follow these guys. They're great.
They're delightful.
They'll make you feel really good about sports and just about life in general.
Give them a listen.
Why don't you go ahead and take a little follow?
Snarf. I support that. And Buzzsprout. Find us on Buzzsprout, our Linktree, all of that stuff. We're out there, y'all. Find Penn and Pop 317 Sports Project. Mic check. What it do, dog?
I'm all right.
Interestingly enough, he left this blank until right before I looked in here, and that is exactly what it says.
Hey, I'm all right.
Do you care to go any deeper on what that means, bro? You know how we are on this show. It's what we do. So what's poppin'?
I'm all right.
Okay.
I got some stuff. Here's what I've decided.
Oh,
I had a long conversation with our mother today. It was an hour and 3 minutes to the T, and been through a lot. 2023 is wrapping up, but what I know is I've been tested wholeheartedly in 2023, which tells me that 2024 is going to be fucking awesome.
That was fire.
So, I'm all right.
My dog. I don't really know how to segue into that, but I'll just talk about sports because for me, it was a shitty weekend sports-wise. It really, truly was. My Buckeyes lost an 18-point lead. The Pacers lost to the Lakers in the in-season tournament championship. I mean, that's not you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
I wanted them to win.
Of course you wanted them to win.
I knew they wouldn't. But
I had a feeling. Yeah. And then the Colts absolutely shit the bed in
didn't watch it. I'll be honest with you.
Cincinnati. It was really bad football. Pacers won yesterday though, so we got that. We'll talk about
that game. That was a trap game.
That was definitely a trap game.
Yep.
But thankfully I'm just like a normal fan and not like a psychopathic fan, so it didn't ruin nothing. I woke up yesterday and life kept pimping, but it was not a phenomenal weekend sports-wise. In other news, Clean Kicks, our brand that is the sponsorship, and my company hit 100 Google reviews, all 5 stars. Nope, go back, stop. Yes, that is exactly what I wanted to happen. 100 Google reviews, all 5 stars. That's dope though, man. That's like really, really cool. Appreciate you all. I had this whole paragraph written, but I'm not gonna do all of that. But like, that's super duper mad dope, especially being a black-owned business in Columbus, Ohio, the Upper Arlington, Grandview area.
Yeah.
What did you say?
So we'll take that shit.
We'll take that shit for sure. Black people. Columbus, big ups to y'all. Thank you so much. Show me some Mary.
We're going to talk about MLS Cup. Columbus Crew wins it all. NFL news, playoff picture.
This fool hit the womp button on me.
That was my bad. That was a complete accident. My bad. NFL news, playoff picture.
So us, though.
Yeah, my bad. Absolute mess. NBA, we're going to talk in-season tournament, Christmas Day, games, trades, all kinds of stuff. MLB, a lot of money going out.
Dog.
Like, just
out here just giving away
so much money.
I don't even just money. Just money. And it's guaranteed money. Like they are getting that money.
All of that money.
And
I'll talk about the big one.
So much money. The big one. The big one.
Talk about
the big one.
College football breakdowns. About to talk some stuff. We got Colts, Pacers, Indiana, Fever, fine print. Nice reference there.
Thank you.
and then
the fine print. We will discuss the legacy of LeBron. See what we're working on, y'all. We're gonna just let you in on some stuff. We're working on expanding the show a little bit more, making it a little bit more broad for all of y'all. You know what I'm saying? Around the world is part of that. But we're gonna talk about some stuff that we don't normally talk about, like the Dallas Cowboys, for the sake.
Yeah,
that's gonna hurt.
That'll hurt.
It's gonna hurt. It's gonna definitely hurt.
We're gonna talk about what we being in Columbus. It makes it hard to make sure we're getting views for an Indiana audience. So we're going to expand a little bit. We obviously did that to start this season with the Around the World. Did we do that this season or last season?
One of the two.
But we know like some of our content has to be what everyone likes to see about sports, which is fine.
It's great.
But for you Indiana fans, of course, it'll still be very Indiana heavy. So
100%, because we fuck with y'all the most. That's what we're here for. Shot for shot?
Yeah.
You want to go? You want me to go?
Yeah, hold on, let me turn my stuff.
I love when you do that. That's what shit gets really real.
Now.
Nah, dog.
Okay, just an honor because we didn't even put this in the show, just because of the passing of George McGinnis. You saw that he passed away.
George McGinnis died.
George McGinnis died yesterday. So
everybody is dying.
Yeah, George McGinnis passed away.
What is going on?
So he had. This is I kind of made this question up as I was just looking at stuff of George McGinnis, but what famous sandwich, does he have a nickname named after?
What
famous sandwich is he nicknamed after?
McGinnis?
George
McGinnis?
Yes.
I have no idea. The hoagie? The stogie?
Big Mac.
What? Oh, Mac, like Willie Mac.
McGinnis.
Oh, man.
Hey, I saw that George McGinnis passed away, Indiana Pacer.
Man.
Had to put that in there. Good old Big Mac. He also went by Baby Bull, Big George, and McGinnis the Magnificent. Take that shot.
Take that shot.
What's up?
Take that. Bad, but no.
Take that. Oh, I just realized that. I started doing my shoulders. It's like, ooh, he's going through some stuff.
He's going through some.
Talk about athletes in action. Not an athlete, but whew, he had too much action.
Artists in action.
Artists in action for sure.
I'm getting good at that, Birdie Dawn. I'm getting really good. That is delicious.
Yeah.
Yep. It sure was. It sure was. All right. Most punt returns in NFL history. What player?
Most punt return for touchdowns.
Yes.
Okay, I just like to make sure.
That's fair. That's fair.
What I mean?
It's not a kicker.
Devin Hester.
Very good. Very good. Very
Yes.
good. I thought, layup line.
Yeah.
I didn't get that, but I thought I'd give you the layup line.
Yeah.
It's cool. That was a good answer.
That was right?
No, that was definitely right. Oh, yeah, that was.
I was waiting for you to be like, that's a great answer.
No,
that
was right on. That was 100% right on. You guys, you know what it is. You got any questions? AKA POPSZC at BYONEST at Be Honest. Send us a DM. We'll send those questions over to one another for sure. Shout outs. Big shout out. Shout out to my girl, Brittany Dawn Rogers. My love, my queen, the yin to my yang. We are celebrating our 5-year anniversary
1, 2,
tomorrow.
3, 4, 5. Anything you say, 5.
December, you stupid. I'm trying to be serious right now. Can't even be serious. December 13th. And I just love her so damn much. She holds me down all the way, from giving me massages on my Achilles after a long run, advice all the time. I know you didn't, but I had it in here. Painting kicks. She literally paints mad kicks for us, supporting the Clean Kicks brand in every way. She actually came up with the shot for shot concoction. Like, she does it all. I love you so much, Birdie Dawn. Happy anniversary. Happy 5 years. I love you, Booski, for sure. Quick break. Booski. Baby love, Booski.
Cool.
All types of stuff.
You have a lot of?
100%.
A lot of them?
She got some mad nicknames.
Yeah, I don't have a lot.
Do you have a couple?
Yeah, of course.
Like, what do you call, besides the wife, what do you call Christine?
I say wifey a lot.
You say wifey? Brittany's definitely gets wifey all day for sure.
I'm a baby girl.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Love. I just say love. Hey, love.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's about it.
What she call you? Are you baby? Hey, baby.
Baby.
I can. Yeah, I
baby.
can. That's
yeah,
it.
Yeah,
That's definitely.
baby.
That's definitely
quick,
it.
baby.
That's
Baby.
definitely it.
Yeah.
Anyway,
then I got a Zach, and I was like, "What?"
Yo,
I was like,
for sure,
baby,
for sure. Very seldomly does she actually call me by my real name. I get Bri a lot, but a very.
I go, did you call me Zach? She goes, yeah, because you didn't hear me say baby. I was like, okay, all right.
Oh,
well, you got my
I
attention.
definitely heard Zach.
I heard Zach.
How the hell do we get out of here and go to break?
Hey, man, we'll be right back. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you in a second.
Source Project. We'll be back in a second.
We'll see you in a sec.
We should just walk off.
And we'll see you. We'll see you soon. Three, 2, 1.
We're brothers, we're happy and we're singing and we're colored.
That's better.
That was nice.
Give me a high five.
We are back with the 317 Sports Project with Penn and Pops. Yo, bro, I've kind of have a question that's been driving me crazy that I can't wait to post on Twitter, but I'm going to ask you. Okay, two-parter. How many contacts do you have in your phone, and how many of them motherfuckers do you really talk to?
So I just purged.
Ooh, good for you, dog. Didn't that feel good?
Yeah.
Yeah. Some of y'all just got to go.
I got a lot. So I mean, there was a lot because it's like when cell phone companies started just going cloud and it just carries from one phone to the next.
Everybody.
I'd start typing in a letter, and I'm like, who's Sarah Johnson?
Who?
Yeah.
Who
so
is
like
this?
I had to realize, and when I realize it too, with all these apps, when it starts linking your contacts to stuff like Snapchat or this, and it's like from your contacts. I'm like, well, who's that? I'm like, who's that at?
Touche.
So I had quite a lot.
All right, that checks out. I'm gonna post that because I really want to know what some people are gonna say in their answers.
I purged a lot.
I love that about you.
Yeah. Around
the world, corner shot. Let's go. Kick it off.
First of all, let's go Crew. Crew won the MLS Cup on Saturday.
Huge deal.
The second MLS Cup in 4 years, and with the very first black Wilford, what's his name, Nancy, first black head coach to win the MLS Cup.
Crazy.
Shout out to him.
Crazy.
This was going to be kind of low. We don't know what kind of years had with Zelarian, a trade in the middle of the season. Diego Rossi gets traded over to us. Golden Boot winner just from a few years ago. So we're like, what will happen there? Christian Ramirez being moved to the bench and coming off there. Didn't know what was going to happen, but had a great end of the season, going to the playoffs, started, caught fire really at the right time. Win the cup. I'll break down the game a little bit. First and foremost, they played LAFC. Shout out to Will Ferrell because he was in town because he's part owner of that one.
He was kicking it.
Kicking it at Gasworks.
Kicking it.
That was
the last place you would ever see that motherfucker. He was kicking it.
Shout out to that. But Crew, like most of the season, dominated time of possession in the game, 61.5% to 38.5%. And that was prevalent, especially in the first half. Like, LAFC looked confused by what the Crew were doing. They had 9 corners and 5 shots on goal. Cucho scored our first goal in the 33rd minute from a penalty kick, handball in the box. Never want to have a handball in the box.
Never, ever. Unless someone tells you to have a handball in the box, keep your handball out the box.
Keep your handball in the box, because that's just a personal thing.
No doubt.
Yaya Boa got a second goal.
Yaya Boy!
Got a second goal in 37th minute off of a beautiful lead pass. And I want to shout out to Christian Ramirez because he's a starter on any other team. He bought into the idea of coming off the bench, and really through the playoffs, he was our energy in the second half. Scored 3 goals maybe in the playoffs, I think.
All true.
Maybe 4. 3 or 4 goals in the playoffs. Late second half substitutions on all those games, and really drove home those wins, which was amazing. Parade was today.
Yes, it was at 12 p.m.
12 p.m. parade was today.
What do you think about a PM he said a PM, a parade on a Tuesday at 12 p.m.?
They do that even in all sports, though.
Okay.
Like,
All right. Okay.
it's dumb.
Okay.
I do love that.
Okay.
I forget his name now. Dr.
Kevorkian?
Nope.
Okay.
That was definitely not who was in my head. Definitely was not Dr. Kevorkian. He's the owner within the crew from Orthopedic One. But he sent out if anybody needs a doctor note to get out of work, here it is.
I love that.
His sign.
That's what's up. That's what's up. It's not Belisari, is it?
No.
Okay. No. Okay. I'm just okay.
But no, really, really cool. Congrats to the MLS. We already saw 2 contract extensions as well today from really great starters. Our defender that we actually had part of the trade, or right before we traded for Diego Rossi, we did another 2 years for him, which he had an incredible season. So Crew's looking up. I don't really see them as far as how the East goes. They're going to be in that top 4 or 5.
For a minute.
They're going to be right behind, since Cincinnati is really, really good. I think those 3 with Orlando, you're going to see them. In the West is kind of down. So LAFC, they were the defending champion. Congrats on beating the defending champion and getting our 2nd in 4 years.
No doubt. That was very well done, bro.
Thanks, man.
That was very well done. From the wing shot, from the wing batter, so wing swing batter.
Yeah.
NFL update. Lord have mercy. Yeah, exactly. Let's go ahead and open this up, bro. Let's go ahead and open this up. NFL standings. Like, this is one of those things that's like damn near tough to discuss because I'm just kind of just disgusted with it and just not impressed and with what's going on in the NFL. But what you think, man? What you think is going on here?
Let's kind of talk about AFC first.
All right.
AFC's a clusterfuck.
It's what are you talking about the playoff picture? This is insane.
I mean, just in general.
Just looking at it.
Like when you look at how many teams are
mediocre,
7-6 or 8-5. It's kind of ridiculous.
They're everywhere. Like cockroaches in the hood.
Because,
everywhere.
I mean, if you really think about it, the New York Jets at 5-8 still definitely have a chance, which normally with 3 games left, you're not going to see that at 5-8.
They have a chance.
Like, this is kind of ridiculous, which they did announce that Aaron Rodgers is definitely going to be coming back here in the next couple of weeks, which is ridiculous.
I can't even go there yet. This doesn't make any sense.
So
the Denver Broncos may be the best.
I'll tell you what.
Yo.
The way that they started,
you can't.
Like Russell, it feels like him and what's his name?
Sean Payton.
Thank you, Sean Payton. I almost said Sean McDermott. That's why I stopped.
I knew that one did.
Yeah, they are at least finding common ground.
They're vibing.
Right? They're vibing a lot more because when Sean Payton got there, he did not like Russell Wilson. He did not. Probably still doesn't.
Doesn't love him. It's not his
they're like,
quarterback.
hey, we're here. We can't do nothing about it. We should probably
Let's go win some games.
Let's go win some games. Let's go. They're playing with like, we have no expectations.
House money.
Let's just go.
House money.
Let's go figure it out.
House money.
But their defense is playing well. Russell's playing really, really well. And he's been looking like old Russell Wilson that just plays to have fun more so than trying to do too much. So really, really good. Getting the pass out a little bit quicker in the pocket than he normally does because he holds onto the balls quite a long time.
You don't want to hold on to the balls for a long time. You just don't want to do that.
As far as AFC, you got...
AFC or NFC? You done with the AFC?
I was just saying, AFC, I think it's kind of Baltimore's to lose right now. They are really the most complete team that's in there.
I buy that.
The only thing is still losing their tight end a couple games ago. That's really big for them.
That's a name I can't bring up. I couldn't find that.
I have no idea.
They think it ends with the B. His last name is the B.
That's why I said tight end.
I can't do it. Can't find that.
Miami just lost to the Titans.
And Tyreek hurt his ankle. So there's that. Right. NFC.
Cowboys and Eagles?
Bro, it's just all bad. San Francisco 49ers for sure. For sure.
The 49ers.
Where's the playoff pick? Let's look at the playoffs.
Yeah, let's look at that one.
Let's look at the playoffs. This is dumb. Let's look at the playoffs. It's the playoffs.
They're still my team.
There we go.
That looks better.
There we go. That is much gooder on the eyes right there. Bro, Cowboys, I know, damn it, I got to give it to them. Here we go. Guys, this is so hard for me. This is so hard for me. I just got to do it. The Dallas Cowboys, I hate to say it, but they're freaking balling, man.
They look great.
These fools look hungry. They're determined, and I don't like it one bit. They're getting healthy at the right time. Tied for the best freaking record in the NFC.
Who's their cornerback that got hurt?
I don't.
Diggs.
Diggs.
Right?
Our boy's brother. Yes.
Yeah. when he got hurt, I really wondered what was going to happen there because he was such a big part of that defense. Man. But they're playing together. Like I said, this is kind of like, this is the year to do it. Everyone's down. So if Cowboys want to have a chance at making some noise, you better do it this year because...
Bro, they look really good, bro.
Yeah.
This hurts.
Now, again, NFC is a lot stronger than an AFC because you got San Francisco, you got the Eagles, too, up there.
Tied for the best record as well at 10-3.
Right.
But the Eagles look atrocious. They've lost both the games. They've lost both in the last few weeks.
Yeah.
The 49ers are looking great. Bro, you know that the Eagles lost those two games by a combined total of 75-32? They lost to the 49ers 42-19 and to the Cowboys 33-13. The Cowboys look good, man. Detroit is on the downswing for practically the last month, I guess I'd say, at least the last few weeks.
We said that would even out.
We said that would even out.
We said that, I mean, that was such a fast start. They had room to fall back because they started out so quickly. So to me, this is kind of that balance setting in when it comes to Detroit. This is more true to what their record to me was going to be. They're still going to be a playoff team.
They are.
Which is great for them. But
Dallas is going to win that division, Pops. They're going to win that division. I don't think that there's a team in the AFC better than them. I don't think Baltimore is better than them. I think that it's like between them and the San Francisco 49ers to win the freaking Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
That hurt.
Yeah.
That hurt. But the Cowboys are balling, man. You just got to give it to them. Anything else? Let's go back to this playoff picture real quick, if we can, just for a split second. Let me bring that darn thing up.
Bubble teams?
Exactly. You mind my red. CJ Stroud, what you think? Is he out for a minute?
I mean, he hit his head pretty hard. They haven't ruled him out as far as concussion, but the way that's been going when it comes to those concussion protocols right now, I don't see him passing. Like the way that
not this week.
It's not like he hit his head, got up, and then came in for a play, and they were like, let's go through some tests.
No.
You writhed on the ground.
He laid there.
And you were in pain.
He felt that.
So you're at least out 1 week.
100%.
Period.
You'd just like the NFL
and
just make good good choices.
Yeah.
Make good choices.
Yeah.
Don't have him out there trying to go get a Rookie of the Year MVP award and have him playing.
Let him sit 1 week.
I completely
try to make
agree.
a push those last 2 games and you'll be all right.
Name one of these teams on the bubble who you think will squeeze in there in the AFC if you could pick one team.
I mean, honestly, you got the Bills right there at 11. They won against the Chiefs, which was a huge win. Probably the Bills.
I agree. And if you move over to the NFC in the bubble, who is your one team?
Not a single one of those.
No?
Let's see. The Packers are 6-7 as well. Vikings just named another starting QB because another one got hurt.
It's ridiculous. Everybody's hurt.
Yeah.
Everybody's hurt.
So I would see the Vikings probably I mean, honestly, Packers and the Vikings, shit. But the Rams don't have their normal starting QB.
Matt Stafford's not hurt.
I thought he was hurt.
No.
Okay, Stafford's still there.
Yeah, he's hurt. He's not hurt.
He just doesn't have a lot of help.
He has no help. Anyway,
I would say the Rams are the only one because Seahawks have been falling. Falcons have been falling.
You know what this does? All this does is give us a perfect segue, bro, to our next topic in the NFL, which is the product on the field.
Correct.
You said here, I am just not as excited as I feel like I should be going into the last few weeks of the regular season.
Normally,
it's ugly, bro. It's mad ugly.
I have the NFL ticket. This year, first year on YouTube TV. You know what? Going in. There'll be a lot of teams I'm going to watch. I am not getting my money's worth this year. And I just got the notification that the last payment came out of my account.
And it hurts.
And I want to dispute it.
It's like having a car you don't really like driving, so you don't want to pay the car payment on it no more. Yeah, it's mad mediocrity. It's bad.
Yeah.
Injuries. Everybody's hurt. I don't even know.
I didn't even write it all in here. I just couldn't.
Everybody's hurt.
CJ Stroud got hurt. Justin Herbert just got announced today that he's out for the season with his finger injury. There are only 7 of the 16 AFC teams are still starting their week 1 starter. Now, some of that's bad play, but most of that's injury.
He said some of that is bad play, but most of that is injury. That is perfectly said. You ain't lying, dog. You ain't lying. This is beautiful. I love this. I love everything about this right here.
What, Patrick Mahomes?
I love this. I've
Did
never.
you see it?
I seen it. I don't see a lot, but I seen that.
I don't, bro. Like,
now I know why your brother be acting crazy.
Why are you ranting about someone on your team
That was wrong.
breaking the rules? There's a rule book in the NFL. And what you expected the ref to do was, hey man, why don't you back up a little bit because you're about to get a penalty. Like, they don't warn you. It's your job to know when you're onside or offside.
He's not wrong.
I don't understand what the issue is, because you admitted, well, it didn't change the play. That was a touchdown, but anytime you are on the side of not getting a penalty, you want, hey, well, that's on the rules. Mahomes, I lost a lot of respect for you.
Wow.
Like, period. That was just like, you were that mad that you were arguing with the people on the sidelines, and then you brought it into the interview at the end. You saw the replay. Even Rex Ryan, who loves toes, said, I don't like that toe.
WOW, that is a wow.
He said that on Greeny. He said, y'all know I like toes. I don't like that toe. That's exactly what he said.
Rex gives no fucks, dog.
Greeny goes, it is 8:30 in the
You know
morning.
what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I love life, man. I love life. Anything else on that?
Nah.
That was a great ending. Top of the key, NBA holidays. The in-season tournament recap, bro. Adam Silver, you're a flipping genius, bro.
Yeah.
You're a genius. The IST, I'm IST in it from now on. The IST was an absolute
that
win.
ist.
And they got that ist. Was an absolute win for the NBA. It brought attention to the league during a time where it is usually in a significant lull behind the NFL and other things. It has been the most prominent topic sports-wise, probably besides maybe the college football playoff. Maybe. It was an absolute win, no doubt about it. They probably didn't want the Los Angeles Lakers versus the Indiana Pacers in the finals, but the Pacers earned their way into it. They took it seriously from the jump when the likes of other teams may not have done that, and they probably got caught slipping a little bit. This is what happens in a tournament style, kind of like a March Madness. I love it. I'm excited about it. It is what the NBA needs. What you think, bro?
So, obviously, Lakers win the first NBA Cup in-season tournament.
I don't even mind NBA Cup as much anymore.
Not as much.
Not as much.
Just put a person's name in front of it.
For sure, the Kobe Bryant NBA Cup.
Sure.
No doubt.
Here's how I felt about the NBA. Probably didn't want the Pacers and the Lakers in it. They definitely wanted the Lakers. They definitely wanted the Lakers to win. Why I say that is, and I'm not saying that was scripted. I'm not saying those things. But would they prefer that and LeBron winning the first MVP in the NBA Cup to make the legitimacy real, and the Lakers to hang the first NBA Cup banner and in-season tournament banner?
Such a perfect story.
You have to put that in there. The Pacers doesn't hit quite as well. For us, sure. For the NBA, no.
Can you imagine if the Indiana Pacers would have went there and won the cup? Cause
when Rick says nobody wanted us to be here, that's true.
They're really serious.
They wanted, and honestly, it's in Vegas.
Who did they want? Who do you think they wanted?
The Lakers. They wanted the Lakers.
Versus who though? You think?
Probably Milwaukee.
I think so.
Yeah,
I think
you wanted Giannis versus LeBron.
Yeah.
You wanted the two brightest stars.
Not Boston. Boston versus the Lakers. Boston.
Yeah. And Pacers just came in and ruined everybody's plans.
Fucked it all
You
up.
took out the 76ers, you took out the Pacers, or the Boston, and you took out Milwaukee. Ruined everybody's plans.
Boom, 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 boom.
Haliburton was like, look, it's my time, y'all.
I just want you to know we're about to fuck all of this up.
So, just the energy in the building was different. For the Pacers, how they play, and I'll talk about that, but I just felt like, okay, they want the Lakers to win this game.
No doubt.
Period.
No doubt. The NBA is in great hands. LeBron is still the G of all Gs, but the NBA's got hoopers all over the place. And I actually typed this in before I heard this, but obviously you saw Tyrese's thoughts and what the NBA is thinking, that the winner should get a guaranteed playoff berth.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not mad.
It's been a conversation that I've been having actually with the group chat, Mark, Adam, Derek, all those guys, on how to make it even more legitimate. And that was what we said was, do they get an automatic playoff berth?
Got to.
Me and Derek kind of had this conversation back and forth, and we talked about yes, and again, you probably just deal with it and it is what it is. But what if the Lakers type of a team win and AD, LeBron are hurt, you have injuries, and all of a sudden you're guaranteed this playoff win. You've been bad because you had injuries and your record's not great, and then you still get a playoff tournament.
It doesn't work that way. I mean, yeah. Injuries are one thing, but sitting people out is not that you can't do that.
No, I just mean little like legitimate injuries, and it's like you no longer have that same product or that same team that was in the in-season tournament because it's in December, and in March and April, 2 weeks of April, that team's no longer really even the same team. You kind of go, okay, you get a playoff. I'd say you minimally get in the play-in tournament, right? The play-in.
I guess so. I hear you. Go ahead.
You minimally get in the play-in. You're guaranteed at least the 10th spot.
There's a chance. Okay.
You got to earn your right into the main playoffs to do 1 through 8.
Okay.
You get the 10th spot.
Okay. That's. I'm not mad at that. All right. NBA Christmas games. Can you click on that? Can you open that right there?
Sure did.
We talked about this last episode, but
the breakdown
again,
right?
barring injury,
we had some dupe ones.
Some hoofs?
Got some dupe. They're real dupe.
Some dupe ones?
Dope.
Some dupe ones. All I do is dupe shit.
All I do is dupe shit.
All I do is dupe shit. So Lakers Celtics is gonna be amazing.
Lakers Celtics.
Bro, you good, bro? You good, bro?
Man. It's fine. I'm fine.
I want your Tyrese to kick in.
Yeah. Lakers Celtics, great.
I don't give a shit about the Bucks and the Knicks now, to be honest.
And I'm more excited about that Lakers Celtics because Porzingis is back from injury.
Ooh.
So that's going to be a really, really good game.
That's going to be a really good game. Is Bradley Beal back from injury?
He plays tonight.
Okay, Bradley Beal does?
Yeah, it's the first time the trio is back together.
Then that Mavericks Suns game is going to be fire as well. So the injuries matter, y'all. Injuries really matter. 76ers Heat, I'm liking what the 76ers are doing. I can't lie. I think they could really mess up some people's plans for a Boston trip back to the finals. Mm-hmm. I really do believe that.
Yep.
And then holiday trades. Will Santa bring us any trades for the holiday season? What you got popping, dog?
So obviously, the biggest news, the two teams that have the most trade rumors going on right now, you have Toronto and the Bulls.
Bulls want to trade everybody.
Bulls want to trade everybody. They're breaking up that trio. Obviously, Lonzo's going to be there because you can't really trade a player while he's injured. Hopefully, we'll see if he comes back.
Does DeMar go home to the Los Angeles Lakers?
So his preferred destinations I saw were the Knicks and the Heat. Those are his two preferred destinations. The Heat would be interesting.
Whoa, bro.
The Heat would be interesting.
Would they give up Kyle Lowry?
Mike Lowry.
Kyle Lowry. I'm sorry, call me Lowry.
Probably.
Yeah. But you got too much of your salary.
Or Duncan Robinson would probably be that. You get him over to the Bulls and let him waste away over there.
W-O-W, you are tripping tonight.
Yeah, but I like the Heat.
That's a couple of dogs.
More so than the Knicks, I feel like.
Yeah.
I don't know why. To me, he just doesn't feel like he fits with the Knicks. We got Alex Caruso. I'd love to see a reunion to the Lakers for him.
For sure.
I think they've already said they're exploring. They actually announced today that they are exploring trades for D'Angelo Russell, which makes sense. I didn't think anybody wouldn't have thought that was coming.
Really? You don't fuck with D'Lo?
He doesn't play any defense.
He does
so
not.
If he goes to the Bulls and you get Alex Caruso back, talk about the defense that the Lakers are really, really looking for.
The Lakers are really good, man.
They're really good. And
they're sneaky good,
if
bro.
If you added Alex Caruso to that, holy shit.
They got Vanderbilt. Yeah. They got Cam Reddish. The Lakers are low-key fire, dog.
Yes. But I put in here some names. These are players that are eligible to be traded on December 15th, so this week. So you've got some names out here that weren't eligible until after this date. So Atlanta Hawks, you got Wesley Matthews, Boston. I'm not caring about Boston Celtics. You got the Nets, Dennis Smith Jr., Harry Giles, Frank Ntilikina for the Hornets. We've got Bruce Brown for the Pacers, becomes eligible for trade on December 15th. And if we're going to trade, it's going to be either him or Healed, right? So,
do we like Cam Reddish?
No.
Okay, I'm just asking. I'm just wondering. Okay.
I would say since he becomes eligible, he's 6'4".
Yep.
I think you kind of go, if you can leverage that to the Raptors and kind of do that, talk about that whole Pacers thing, maybe that's who they would do.
Yep.
They want to keep Healed as much as possible.
Bro.
But
Tyrese Haliburton is not going to let them trade him.
Right.
I'm not being funny. Right. He literally just said publicly, I want to get Buddy Hield to the playoffs for the first time. He's had the longest lineage in the NBA without going to the playoffs. I want to get him to the playoffs. Like, he's not letting them trade him. Yep. No, for sure.
I'd see the Cleveland Cavaliers making a trade. You got Karis LeVert, Max Strus, Georges Niang, and Tristan Thompson becoming part of trades. Seth Curry on the Mavericks, Kyrie Irving, he's not going nowhere. Nope. Derrick Jones Jr., let me see, anybody. Reggie Jackson for the Nuggets, Justin Holiday, he always is being moved.
Always.
Draymond Green becomes eligible for trade for the Warriors.
Stop it. They might do it.
Aaron Holiday for the Pacers. Bruce Brown already said that. Makes him public. Russell Westbrook, he probably can't be traded with contract-wise.
All you want is Obi. Is Obi.
Yeah.
That's it.
Siakam would be fine. Obi. OG.
OG, my bad.
Yeah.
OG.
That's what I figured you meant.
For sure.
Lakers, that's kind of what I was getting to. You've got these 6 players eligible. Jackson Hayes, Taurean Prince, Cam Reddish, D'Angelo Russell, Gabe Vincent, and Christian Wood. D'Angelo Russell and Christian Wood could definitely be
a package. I concur.
Christian is lost in this rotation.
Yep.
And he averaged 17 points on the Mavericks just a year ago.
For sure. Homie can hoop.
So that'd be the one I would kind of see doing for the Lakers if you're looking kind of big teams looking to make a push. Besides that, there's some just whatever.
Not whatever.
Bol for the Phoenix Suns. He ain't playing, and he should be playing.
He can ball.
Yeah, that's really bad.
Oh, that was so stupid.
So it will be an active trade deadline for sure.
No doubt.
Yeah.
From the wing shot, from the other wing, MLB free agency. Get them, dog. Money. Just. You take a break or you good?
No, I'm good.
Let's go.
Shohei to the Dodgers.
How happy are you right now, bro?
Go Dodgers.
How happy are you?
What I'm happier for was the rumors that came out that he was signing with the Toronto Blue Jays. Shit. What's his name?
I don't know names.
You're
definitely not in baseball.
Mad at me.
What?
You're gonna be so mad at me.
Please don't do this. Don't do this right now. Stop it,
guys. I need to apologize for something. I'm not good with names.
Horrible with names.
And what's interesting, it's mostly on this show.
Oh, okay.
And I don't know if it's just like because I'm in the middle of recording and it just leaves my head.
Could be on the spot. On the spot.
I'm like, shit, what happened? The rapper from Canada, Drake. He had posted. I told you, that's why I prefaced it, and I apologize.
I can't wait to post this blooper.
Please don't.
I don't know, it's 100%. You think I'm not posting a Drake blooper?
Yeah.
Talk about more hits than ever.
Yeah.
You just forgot Drake.
I forgot what his name was.
I don't even like Drake, and you forgot Drake.
I forgot what his name was.
Wow.
He even posted a jersey he made with Shohei's name on the back. That's how big the rumors were that he got signed for the Blue Jays, and then it came across that he chose the Dodgers, and I text Mark right away, and he even was like, what the fuck? like showing to the Dodgers. So 10 years, $700 million deal.
Say that again, please.
10 years, $700 million deal. It's the biggest contract in professional sports history. Now, the other thing about that contract, to allow the Dodgers room to sign more players, he has deferred majority of his contract to the end of that 10 years. So from 2034 to 2044, something like that, 2024 to 2034, he's only making $2 million a year.
Oh my God.
He is making $680 million
God. I don't even want to know what the numbers are
for the following 10 years after that.
Oh my
So
God.
very much a Bobby Bonita, if anyone knows Bobby Bonita Day, that he retired for the Mets years ago and still gets $1 million every year. Ken Griffey Jr. still gets $3 million a year because they've deferred his contract. He will get about $60-some million a year
until he dies.
Until he dies. Right. So this was his idea to allow them to get pitching.
10 years, $700 million.
Correct.
Who's going to be the first billionaire in one deal? Because it's coming.
It's coming. Yeah. I mean, think Bryce Harper's deal was $460 million just 2 years ago, right, with the Phillies. So we jumped to $700 million.
$70 million a year to play baseball.
Yeah, picked the wrong sport. I picked the wrong sport. And I played it. Should have kept going.
That is like that. I can't like the amount of money that they are just out here giving away to people is like these are astronomical numbers we were talking about. All right, anyway, carry on.
I put in here too, just kind of talking about Shohei getting signed and really the Angels, because really all he did was go down the road because he was on the Angels. He's now on the Dodgers. So
Facts.
He stays in LA. Now that Shohei has gone from the Angels, will Mike Trout be moved next? Because now Mike Trout, who has been the best player in the league,
he don't want to be there by himself.
Like he's only 6 years into his 12-year deal that was about $400 million. So he'll be moved at some point. Let me just go back to the Dodgers. Just between Mookie Betts and Shohei, they have a cap hit of $1.7 billion.
I can't even.
2 players. The Miami Marlins have a whole roster cap hit of $1 billion.
I can't even. I can't even.
No cap in MLB, right? So the owner has money, your players get paid.
Yo,
that's why you see the Yankees and the Dodgers always be the top of that, signing whoever they want.
Speaking of the Yankees, good segue.
Juan Soto just got traded from San Diego to the Yankees. I had the thing with the trade and who was it? It was from relief pitching and then us,
it's semantics.
Whatever. So now you've got an outfield of Aaron Judge, Giancarlo Stanton, and Juan Soto. Not sure who will play center field there because none of them really Aaron Judge played center field. So those 3 in the outfield, which is crazy to me. Now,
crazy.
Only thing is, Juan Soto's on the last year of his contract. So hopefully you got this trade and he's going to actually extend with you and not want to test the free agency market at the end of this year. If not, you better win this following season because you might just have done that trade and then got a rental. There's some other free agents that got signed. Not going to talk about that now because it's so early in the free agency. So that's about it.
All right. Moving on to that last corner shot. What's going on in college football, dog?
College football, top 4 matchup breakdown. For me to go first, and the chances to win according to ESPN FPI. Michigan at 36.2%.
To win it all?
To win it all.
Okay.
Texas at 28.8%. Alabama at 26.7%. And Washington at 8%.
Damn.
It dropped off quick.
I mean, that, I was, cliff diving. This fool said 8. Like, damn. No chance.
Yes.
No chance.
Michigan versus Alabama, you got a spread of 1.5 right now.
Will that move?
It'll probably move as it gets closer. Scary game for Michigan. They wanted Florida State. If Michigan plays their game, I feel good about what they're doing. The one great thing about that is Alabama still doesn't have the quarterback that they've been used to. He's played better over the last few games of the season. If you get pressure on him, you can control it, but you got to control that play cock. Not cock.
Whoa.
Don't play cock.
Got to control that play cock.
Play clock, momentum, get the running the ball, just time of possession.
That's
what you got to focus on.
You're right.
Washington versus Texas. Spread is 4.5. Actually, Texas is favored to win this one right now, which makes sense to me. I think it's Texas's game to lose.
Yeah. I mean,
they beat Alabama.
The winner of Michigan and Alabama right now is what they think is going to be the national champion.
Correct.
Is what they think, for sure.
Now, I will say this.
On paper.
Penix Jr. is a stud.
Bro. A stud.
Like, Washington's offense is phenomenal.
Thank you.
So, I think it should be higher than 8.
I mean, 11?
Like, I'll give you 11.
11.
You got 3 more.
You have 11.5% chance. You stupid. But it should be higher than 8.
And then I just kind of put in here other worth watching bowl games. I'll be honest with you. When I looked at the bowl games, there's not a whole lot.
None of them.
Yeah.
Outside of the 4 of the 2 games that are the games, I don't want to watch Ohio State play Missouri because I don't think any of our players are even going to play in that game.
I wondered about that. I was going to ask you about that. I don't think anybody's going to really
anybody playing in that game.
Like Missouri?
No.
Like you didn't even get Florida State.
No, which would have been a fire football game.
Like,
if you want to sell some tickets, that is the game.
Like, why wouldn't you put Florida State versus Ohio State?
That's genius. I didn't even think about that. You're absolutely valid, my G.
You decided to put Florida State versus Georgia.
Ooh, that's a great game.
And Georgia's going to destroy them.
They're going to mollywop the shit out of them.
They're 14.5-point favorites over Florida State.
Yeah, because they're going to be mad.
They're going to be so mad.
They feel like they should be in the national championship.
They lost one game, and you took them out of the play.
They're going to mollywop the shit out of them. No quarterback. Oh,
and I put in here maybe Penn State and Ole Miss, but like
I'm not even looking at that note.
It's like
Stop it.
11 versus
Stop
15.
It. I'm not looking at that note. I didn't even see that. I'm not spending any time looking at that stupid ass note. You guys know good and damn well that game. Who is it? Penn State and Ole Miss. That's what we're talking about.
That's
the footnote. You know it's a bad year for college football at the end of the season. We're talking about Penn State and Ole Miss watching the bowl game. I'd probably smoke a J and watch that game anyway.
Right.
Just for shits and giggles because it'll be on.
Right.
Fall asleep, wake up in the third quarter. Like, this is still on?
Yeah.
It's a good game. Quick break.
That's what I got.
Around the world, baby. That was fire. I don't know how we keep pulling this off, but I'm having so much fun tonight, yo. I was exhausted when we started. 317 Sports Project, Penn Pops, quick break. We'll be back. Indiana Fever, Indianapolis Colts, Naptown Nudies, and some LeBron James shit. Holla back.
We're brothers, we're happy and we're singing and we're colored. Give me a high five.
We are back. We are black with the 317 Sports Project with Penn and Pops, presented by Clean Kicks, Columbus, Ohio's #1 premium sneaker treatment shoe cleaning service. We clean kicks, we paint kicks, we do ISO restorations and a bunch of other dope ass services. Premium sneaker treatment for premium sneaker heads. Do yourselves a favor and give us a follow at cleankicks.614 on Instagram. That was clean and I loved it.
Hey, before we get into the Indiana section of this, I forgot to play it during the NBA section. Zion's interview, he tried to say a word. And I want to see if you can understand what word he's saying. Let's see if you can get it here.
Who?
I think we kind of went into the game too lackadaisical.
Lackadaisical?
What? Play that back.
Hold on.
Lackadaisical.
Who?
You know, I think we kind of went into the game too lackadaisical.
What?
How many syllables
you know, I think we kind of
did you add to lackadaisical? This is why nobody's taking you serious.
Oh, Zion, I love everything about that. Are you good on that?
Lackadaisical.
Lord have mercy. Naptown Nudes, A-Tay, what? You got me.
Okay.
A-Tay. You got me talking like Zion.
Sounds like buckwheat.
See, that's what's jacked up. He's messed up so many words over here tonight, and I haven't called him out on none of it. I'm over as soon as I say one thing wrong, he calls a brother out, but I'm not mad. That's what family does.
Yeah.
Naptown Nudes, a.k.a. Naptown News. Man, the Indiana Fever. They got that number one spot. Luda voice. They won the WNBA lottery pick for the second year in a row.
Huge.
Big ups to our
huge.
lucky charm. No doubt. Aaliyah Boston. Big, huge. Pretty woman, man.
Yeah.
Get out of here with that.
Yeah.
Like, stop it. Big mistake. Are you
Big,
kidding me? She's
huge.
shopping. You wouldn't throw it on me? Like, get out of here, bro. Gene, we can literally quote every single line of Pretty Woman.
You get paid on commission, right?
Big mistake. Big, huge. I'm going shopping now. Anyway, so they had a 44% chance of winning the lottery, third team in WNBA history. Seattle Storm 2015, 2016, and Las Vegas Aces 2017 and 2019. They won the lottery for 3 years in a row. You better go win some damn chips. What are we talking about, man? Anyway, so we haven't made the playoffs since 2016. I think that may be changing in the next couple of seasons. Who do we get, bro? They're talking about Caitlin Clark, but she hasn't said if she's staying or going.
She's a senior.
But she gets that 5th year. Paige Beckers and Angel Reese, and that's exactly why I'm segueing the NIL money along with that 5th year. Like, these ladies are making mad money. They're actually probably making more money off of NIL than they're making off of contracts in the WNBA. That is exactly my point. They are paying these ladies like $200,000 a year to play basketball. I know Angel Reese is making more money than that.
Oh, yeah. Well, we definitely know that.
We, like 1,000%. Stay for a 5th year. Go win another championship. You may not even want to play for this team that's going to draft you 2nd or 3rd. So I don't know what's going to happen. Anyway, we finished last season with 13 wins, 8 more than the prior season. Continue to build that culture. And I think in the next, season or two, we may be a 20 to 23 win team, which actually makes the playoffs and makes you like a 4 seed because they do the WNBA playoffs. They don't do East and West. It's like the 8 best records make the playoff, which
I
is
kind of like.
Thank you.
If Caitlin Clark does come out and gets drafted by the Pacers, because he would go the Pacers, the Fever, she would get number 1 pick.
The Pacers, I'd take her
for sure.
Straight.
She brings some attitude that the Fever need. Like that girl plays with the chip on her shoulder, and I would love to see a pick and roll with her and Leah Boston.
Game over. And the interesting thing is she's very Midwest, very much like Ty is with the Pacers, and I think they bring that same type of attitude and energy from a point guard leadership role. And I think both of them playing for the Pacers and the Fevers only makes sense.
I can't wait till that photo shoot happens.
Wow. Look at that. That's nice right there. I actually just saw that picture in my brain. Pacers, good segue, 13-8. First and foremost, POPS, we got to give it up to our Indiana Pacers for representing the Eastern Conference in the final game of the first ever inaugural season tournament.
Yeah.
In-season tournament. The inaugural in-season tournament. Bro, that almost brings a tear to my eye, and I mean that like dead ass serious. That is incredible. It's a big fucking deal, Pops.
And played really tough teams.
No doubt, bro. No doubt.
I'm very proud. Now, I wasn't very proud on how they played in the Lakers game. Now, I will say this.
Bro, it was 95-92 with 5 minutes to go in that game.
Like, you lost your swagger on the offensive side. You played down. You almost played a little scared in that game.
Anthony Davis gave
40. He had 40
He gave Miles the business.
Now, but even so, in the beginning of that, I wondered what was going to happen because people were too passive.
Yep.
No one wanted to take the shot. You could tell it was for a young team. It was the biggest stage that you've been on so far. And you can see that the nerves were there.
For sure. Rightfully so.
But besides that, your tournament, you definitely did all of the recruiting that you could do for the Pacers.
That is so well said.
The Bleacher Report on what they figured the Pacers would win, how many games they would win this season, grew about 8 games. They now are putting out there that they think they'll win 45 games this season.
Hey, you know who else said that before the season even started? 45 and 37. It's pretty much exactly what I said, assholes. That's exactly what I see them at.
Yes.
But yeah, man, it's a big freaking deal. I think the in-season tournament put a lot of people on notice about our squad, what we got cooking. I know there's a vet or two, just like we were just talking about, that is like, I want to play with them. I can help them get over that hump. Come home PG, come home OG, come to Indy OG, whatever you got going on.
I'll be very honest with you. I played a lot of 2K over the weekend and fast forwarded and I did different trade scenarios. I did Siakam, I did OG, and I did PG. and then I simulated through the season to see what would happen.
PG's fire over there.
I'll tell you.
PG, they won about 60 games.
I'll tell you.
Paul George had
I'll say in one of those scenarios,
Bro, you better stop it.
Pacers won a championship.
PG had them. Can you imagine Paul George coming home and playing with this squad? They would be cooking.
Yeah.
Oh my God, they would be cooking. But yeah, they went 6-1 in the tournament, undefeated up until the finals. They beat the Cavs, the Sixers, the Hawks, the Pistons, the Celtics, and the Bucks basically twice. And they lost to the Lakers in the finals, which to me was to be expected.
Absolutely.
Came off that game and beat Detroit in the first of 4 road games. That was a trap game we talked about.
Huge trap game.
4 straight wins as the finals did not count. So they're 6-3 on the road. Man, they're a fun freaking team to watch.
This is the first time that they've had a better road record than they've had a home record in quite a few seasons. And I'd like that.
Absolutely.
You'll figure out the home wins.
Absolutely.
I love that you're winning on the road.
I love that you just brought that up. You're so right. Man, I got to say this, and this is not tough for me to say, but I got to admit when I'm wrong. Ben Mathurin, you have been playing your ass off, young man. And I'm talking about before yesterday. I see you're still making some defensive mistakes, but you're trying. You're putting the work in. You're sick of getting yelled at by Coach Carlisle and all of them over there on the defensive end. Yesterday, you had 30 points, 7 or 9 assists, 7 assists, which is a record for you. You're seeing the floor better. Your attitude is better. You're smiling and laughing with your teammates like, yo, man, I got to give it up to you, bro.
Yes. And I will say that is because it's the coaching and how hard the coaching and how hard Rick has been on him.
Fair.
He's showing discipline on the floor.
Yeah, man.
The fact that he had, was it 7 assists and 8 rebounds or 8 rebounds and 7 assists?
He had 7 assists, which is a record for him. So 38-7, which is crazy.
38-7.
30 points, 8 rebounds, 7 assists.
There you go. Hell of a game against Detroit. Haliburton could kind of take a back seat to you.
16 and 15 assists, which if that's a back seat.
Right. But he shot 3 for 10, 3 for whatever.
You're not wrong.
Yeah. I love that. What I like about it, and I got into a little bit of a debate, me on Twitter, and I don't know if anyone saw that.
Ooh.
Somebody.
Feisty.
We were going back and forth between the trade on who would we rather have, OG Anunoby or Siakam. And I said OG. OG is the better fit because we need wing defense. He's 6'7" with a 7'2" wingspan. We need wing defense. He's one of the best 3-and-D players in the league. A lot of people are saying Siakam because he's 6'8", power forward, and has a better offensive game.
Skinny.
What I don't like about Siakam, both players are, honestly, whatever. What I don't like that, I think the chemistry gets affected more with Siakam. If you put another big name on the 4, what does that do? It makes Miles Turner lose a little bit of what he's had.
We've seen that.
We've seen that with that whole Demotis and who's into the role.
We've seen that.
We don't want his role going down a lot. He's playing loose. He loves the game. Siakam adding that.
Walking around with his chest out in a suit.
Don't want it.
He's feeling himself.
Now, what that does do is you got to figure out the Hield and Mathurin thing.
Is there a thing?
A lot of people are saying having Hield on the team hurts his development. I don't agree with that. But
that was a sultry whisper. I felt that.
I would almost say get rid of Bruce Brown.
Ooh, wow.
Get rid of Bruce Brown.
That was hot. He just came in with that one right
Start
there.
Mathurin.
Wow.
And OG Anunoby. And then you can have Hield. Everyone's going to get minutes. If you have that rotation of 3-point, whether he starts, Mathurin comes off the bench. Mathurin came off the bench and still had 37 minutes last night. So minutes, you'll
figure it out.
You'll be fine.
You'll figure it out.
But that's why I think that fits better. You can keep Obi Toppin because he's going to be cheaper now.
He's so happy.
He's really happy.
He's so happy.
Energy. He needs to, he's not known for defense, but still, you're going to have OG Anunoby there. He helps our defensive side. The better fit's there. I just don't like the Siakam trade because he's a bigger contract. He's going to demand more money, and he could ruin the chemistry more than OG could. That's all I got to say.
Say less, my ninja. Say less. Neesmith battle with Giannis and LeBron. You did not back down. You cannot be mad at that one bit. McConnell and Nembhard. I think Nembhard getting hurt in that before that championship game actually hurt us more than we would like to talk about. He was balling in that semifinal.
Let's remember when Nembhard,
him and Jalen Smith.
Let's remember
gone.
last season when they beat the Lakers and Nembhard had the game-winning shot.
For sure,
he guarded LeBron.
Yes, he did.
A lot of that game.
Yes, he did,
and did very well against
LeBron.
Yes, he did. Losing Nembhard and not having him in that game for the defensive side of the ball hurt us tremendously.
We still would have lost because we
Hands down.
But you're absolutely right.
Silver might have come in and hurt somebody just so the Lakers
you are so
would have
stupid. Haliburton's rise, bro. Is he a superstar yet?
I think so.
Is he a superstar?
Superstar. He's a star. He's a star for sure.
Okay.
I think you got to go. Let's get him another couple all-star nods.
Okay.
Let's see what he does in the playoffs. He has to have a really good playoffs.
Okay.
To me, if you go in and he goes in and like has those big moments, those Dame time moments like he did in the game in the playoffs this year, next season people are going to like, this guy's a superstar.
Fair.
For sure.
All right. Named to the all in season tournament team. It would be a definite all-star. 6 games with 15 assists. He had 5 last season. He's done that in 21 games. Joker is second with 3. And you put recruiting/trade. Was that you put that in here?
Yeah, and it's kind of what I was talking about, right? So recruiting/trade, his rise is putting everybody on notice, right?
It's really attractive.
It's really attractive. So it makes a low, out of the spotlight type team. Put them in the spotlight. We're in the spotlight.
Yep.
We got to have the benefit of having 3 more nationally televised games.
No doubt.
Where really we were on the marquee for 2 this season.
Yep.
Don't be surprised if
there'll be more added.
There'll be more added.
They're like, we got to watch these fools. There'll be more, especially if we get a trade.
Halliburton's must-see TV. Just to give you an example, Jahan, who you met, who's one of our friends that we've gone to Pacers game with, done some, gummies with, great guy.
Drugs.
He's kind of not a bandwagon fan, kind of. He's a huge Golden State fan.
Oh, you're a bandwagon Pacers fan.
He just went and traded for Haliburton. He went and got League Pass so he could watch the Pacers play.
Oh, look at you, bro.
He is obsessed with Haliburton and the Pacers this season.
Welcome, dog.
And the one guy that I can actually, like, when he actually, you know how hard it is to talk in, like basketball with people that don't watch your team?
Yes. Yes.
Is Haliburton really worth his contract? Have you watched him play? Not really. Why are we having?
I can't even because I immediately want to throw a punch you for like.
So now I have somebody outside of my realm that can kind of go, oh, dude, did you see what he did last night? He's
I've been watching. We've been watching.
You watched it. If you had an opinion negatively and you watched it, I'll debate with you. But
I actually still won't debate with you because you're not watching it correctly.
You are not a basketball person.
For sure.
Sometimes you got fans out there that say shit, and it's like, you definitely have never played nor watched basketball in your life.
Amen. Currently in 5th place in the Eastern, which we said there should be a 4 or 5 seed. I didn't see Orlando being where they are right now, so that'll work its way out. Cavs and Heat are coming. They're not. They're
Cavs are going to make a move.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, when I named like Karis LeVert and all those guys, don't be surprised if they go get a decent level player out there.
They got Karras, they got Garland, they got D Mitchell, they got a lot going on over there for sure.
Too much wing.
We're gonna make the love wings. Dude. Shouts to Kilroy's. We're gonna make the playoffs for sure, barring health, and that's just gonna be absolutely what it's gonna be.
Yeah.
Can't wait. Indianapolis Colts.
I'm gonna let you talk a lot about this.
I got this, bro. So we are 7-6. Are we a good football team, bro? 13 games in. Are the Indianapolis Colts a good football team?
Are you asking me?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, good answer. Good answer. I think we're a decent football team, but we are far from a good football team. But I also have to say, self-included, that I am mentally ahead of schedule because I thought we were going to win like 4 games or 5 games, and then we should be like 8-4, 8-5 right now, and then I'd be all like overwhelmed. We got a backup quarterback. We could still go like win it all. I'm doing too much, and I need to apologize to all of you guys out there. There's a lot of us that are just doing too much.
Guys, all of you guys to just calm down. Everybody just...
We're doing way too much, y'all. They are a mediocre football team in a mediocre year of football.
Here's what I want everybody to be proud of. With the hand that we've been dealt this season, they have done a hell of a good job with it.
Thank you.
Period.
Thank you.
All I needed you to do this season, build that culture back up.
No doubt.
Steichen, good job.
No doubt.
Thank you.
Absolutely. We're still in the playoff hunt, which is an absolute disaster we talked about before. The season is far from over, though. We got the Steelers, the Falcons, the Raiders, and the Texans. 3 of those last 4 games are at homes. All of the AFC games are at the crib.
You better fucking win that Steelers game.
We got to, I mean, no doubt.
Pickett's out, TJ Watt's out. Like, you got to win that Steelers
We kind of got to win all of these games. Like, it could still be a 10-win season, and that's what it'll take to get in the playoffs. I think if we could get in the playoffs just to feel what that is like, that would be absolutely freaking insane. Steelers-Texans, and Raiders games are huge, like I just said. And that last game versus Houston could literally be for a playoff spot.
Look, we're still a game and a half back out of first place in the AFC South because all 3 teams that are up there at the top lost this past weekend.
That win would have been crazy.
Houston lost.
Yeah.
We lost.
Yeah, man.
So nothing changed when it came to the standings. We all just lost a game.
Yep.
So right now it's technically we can still win and get a top 4 spot if we really wanted to, which is crazy to me.
Crazy. But I think we've got some phenomenal things to grow upon for next season. Not looking too far ahead, but Anthony Richardson will be healthy, hopefully. JT will be healthy. He's back, got that new contract. Juju, he was a great DB before he got hurt. Alec Pierce, Michael Pittman, Josh Downs. Can't be really mad at none of them, to be all the way honest. Can't be mad and none of them. We got a backup quarterback throwing the ball. We'll figure out our tight end spot. We've exceeded expectations, to be completely honest. Our offensive lines played way better than last year. Defensive line as well. We're substituting mad players. I think that, next year, the coach should be in there, to be completely honest. Barring health and injury and playing well and the NFL being, kind of crazy and carpal tunnel again, we should be all right. What you think? Did I talk enough? Is that enough for you?
Perfect.
Okay, good talk. Do you have no perspective on next season? Trevor Lawrence, CJ Stroud.
AFC South
is going to be like, thank you, bro. That's exactly why I asked. It's about to get real serious.
And even Will Levis is getting experience that we didn't think that he was going to get this season.
He's not bad, bro.
So he's not great.
Okay.
Now, look, he's going to be always in the top 10 in interceptions.
Oh, okay.
We know that.
Okay.
That's what he was known for. He throws a lot of picks. But he's also not afraid to take chances, and sometimes you want to have that in a quarterback. He has no fear.
Okay. Josh Allen-esque.
Which can be scary in good moments. It's just when to pick those moments to do that. Mm-hmm. If he learns that, Titans are going to be very dangerous as well. Mm-hmm. And I hope that for Vrabel. I like Vrabel.
Yep.
If not, you're going to see Vrabel go. Maybe take over for OSU.
You just mind my red, bro. Butler Bulldogs, man. Big ups. We got to give a quick shout out to Thad Mata and the Butler Bulldogs, currently sitting at 8-2. Losses to Michigan State and Florida Atlantic, who is actually a top 15 ranked team. They beat the likes of Penn State, Texas Tech, and Cal already. They're undefeated and 6-0 at the crib. Just wanted to give them a shout out, man. Hinkle Fieldhouse is kind of on the upswing and on fire. And big ups to you, Thad. We're proud of you, dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
And Greg Oden.
You're absolutely right. The fine print. The fine print. Yo, bro. LeBron James, just a kid from freaking Akron. Man, we got to give it to this kid. Let me give him some credit real quick. Almost 39 years old, 21 years in the NBA, playing at an MVP level right now.
Still.
Averaging 25 points, 7.5 rebounds, 6.5 assists this year, shooting 55% from the field. top 2 or 3 in the fourth quarter in points at 8.9 per game this year. 41% from the three-point line, highest ever this year. 77% from the free throw line, highest ever this year. Most points in NBA history. 3rd in minutes, 4th in assists all time, 8th in steals all time, 4-time NBA champion on 3 different teams, the MVP of every finals he's ever won, 2012, 2013, 2016, 2020, should have won the NBA MVP in 2015, but they lost, 3-time All-Star MVP, 3-time NBA All-Star MVP, 06, 08, 2018. That's kind of a long period of time. In-season tournament MVP. This dude's been winning MVPs for 20 freaking years, dog. This guy is crazy. Been in the spotlight since he was 14 years old. Never been in trouble with the law or caught wilding that we've known of. Been with the same woman since they were in high school. 3 children, all close, well-behaved, good kids. Bronny and Bryce are absolute dogs on the court. He's put damn near every one of his friends who deserve it on, and they've made millions together. Great teammate. Still close to this very day with high school squad from St. Vincent, St. Mary. He speaks up and uses his voice on issues that he sees fit. I mean, the man is absolutely ridiculous. We're going to miss him when he is gone. Holy shit, LeBron James.
LeBron James.
LeBron James, dog.
Yep.
Wow. Bro. I just had this talk today. You know, I was alive and watched all of Michael Jordan's career. I have never seen an all-around basketball player better than LeBron James. Not a better scorer, not a better champion, not a better killer. There's only 2 killers to me. Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant are the only 2 killers. Like, I hate my teammates, killers. You know what I'm saying? LeBron James is the best basketball player to ever live, and it's not even close.
And I don't know. There's no one in the league now that even has close to that amount of awareness.
And we didn't even talk about his savants, his brain.
Yeah. Like,
Stop it. He knows your plays.
Correct.
Like, he literally knows your plays.
Like, and still, like, to see him on the court coaching Anthony Davis against Miles Turner and saying,
take that one more thing, push through his chest, and he did it, and it worked.
And like, he got 40 and 40. Like Davis was like, man,
this should be working.
I don't know what she said to me, but it's like a lightning bolt hit myself.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Great teammate.
Yeah.
Don't need to cuss you out. Don't need to be screaming into you like I'm going to speak into you. I mean, like, this man is crazy.
Yeah.
This man is absolutely crazy. Second question. Are you ready for this? Mm-hmm. Or not question, but second topic. Mm-hmm. We're talking about basketball. Tyrese is a dope-ass point guard. We absolutely love him to death, and it got me thinking. Your top 5 point guards of all time. I think it's a crazy topic. We could go on and on about so many point guards.
Because it's hard not to put just who you prefer, right?
Fair.
Right, because my list is very similar to yours.
It's a tough list.
It's a very tough list because... oh my gosh!
It's
Because it depends on what kind of game style you want to play.
For sure.
How flashy you want to be.
For sure. I made sure that I said in here, like, quintessential point guards. Like, this is not you bring the ball up the court and you shoot threes. You're really a shooting guard, but you play point guard. You're really a 3, but you play point guard. Because if that were the case, LeBron James is the best point guard to ever live. To me, if you really want my honest to God opinion, and it's not even close, LeBron James is the best point guard ever, if we're really going to have that talk. But we're not going to have that talk. So we're going to talk about the top 5 point guards of all time, point guards. Who's your top 5?
Yeah. You want me to go?
Yeah, who's your top 5 point guards?
I've got Magic, of course. Steve Nash, one of my favorite players to watch. Chris Paul is up there, whether you like his attitude or not. I have John Stockton on my list. I think John was a very, very good point guard, but I've got Jason Kidd and him. Like, those are my one where I'm like, I don't know what to do. And I do have Isaiah Thomas, like, very similar list. Now, I have a couple other ones where I'm like, if Derrick Rose wouldn't have gotten injured, what would that have been like?
No doubt.
He was so fucking good.
No doubt.
And I have just, where do we put Russell Westbrook in that? because this is a man that's had how many triple doubles? Very like he's our Oscar Robertson, right?
Robertson.
Mm-hmm.
That's a great question.
Right?
Both of those are great questions.
Right?
Where would Derrick Rose be barring injury?
I think the only people have arguments over Russell is you saw him chasing that stat live on the floor.
You did.
And like telling people like, let me get that rebound. So it makes it harder because he was trying to get the triple doubles.
For sure.
And I needed him to be a better shooter. I just did. I don't know what that is about that, but I just needed him to be a better shooter.
Not bad.
But again, it's right now like between Kidd and Stockton, like Kidd in New Jersey with Vince,
and Kittles
and Kenyon Martin,
bro.
And
what are we talking about right now? Their NBA finals, their NBA finals run.
Richard Jefferson when he
I
first
actually
came
almost asked, was he on that squad too?
Richard
I was
Jefferson,
scared to ask.
And like
with
Richard
hops.
Jefferson,
like we was in Connecticut. We went to Connecticut. Like
when he came in the league, Richard Jefferson was like,
he was a different Richard Jefferson than the one y'all be seeing in the shiny suits.
Right.
Yo.
The fact that you had Vince, Richard Jefferson, Kenyon Martin, Kerry Kittles, and Jason Kidd.
Your squad was nasty.
Like, holy shit.
Your squad was nasty. Yes. I'm happy you remember that squad. That squad was crazy. So my top 5 point guards of all time list, and this is not in order, but somewhat is. Magic Johnson's the best of all time to me. Isaiah Thomas, Chris Paul, Steve Nash, and Jason Kidd.
Yeah.
I leave off Oscar because I never saw Oscar play.
Right.
Jason Williams, White Chocolate is a definite honorable mention to me. I don't know if y'all saw what that dude was doing in Sacramento, but
I watched
point guard, Florida Gators.
Was it
point guard?
Who just interviewed him? It was
The Pivot.
No,
All the Smoke.
It was on All the Smoke,
and
they talked about like how he was like the first white guy to do this, and they go, but they said that like black people were out there doing that. You were just the first to do shit like that.
Doing shit like that.
Bringing it back, bouncing it off your elbow. You brought street ball to the NBA.
I don't think cats really understand how fire Jason Williams is.
Jason Williams was so
If you ever just like have nothing to do, like, and you just like smoke a joint or eat a gummy, like YouTube Jason Williams Sacramento Kings highlights.
Correct.
The stuff that fool was doing in Florida Gator highlights. Jason Williams White Chocolate is a problem, dog. A downright problem. Penny Hardaway is my Derrick Rose to you, barring injury, he would have been.
Yeah.
And also, I just got to give a shout out to Jalen Rose. You're my favorite college point guard of all time over there in the Fab 5, 6'9" point guard, dropping dimes to Jimmy King, just throwing lobs lefty. It was absolutely insane watching that shit go down. What else? No, that's really it.
That's really it.
That's a good list. Shot for shot round 2, dog. I think I'll go first this time.
Yeah, go ahead.
Mother trucker. Where my shit at? You ready?
Yeah.
Most assists in a single game by a Pacer in all time is by who?
Most assists in a single game by a Pacer. Jamal Tinsley.
That's a very good guess. You're right. I think he saw my question.
I did not.
That's a very good guess. Can you guess how many assists it was?
19.
23. 23 dimes.
22.
Who's the most assists of all time in a game? This was crazy to see that stat. The most assists ever in a game. You would never guess.
Who knows how high this is? I'm going to go 42.
Scott Skiles dropped 30 dimes in 1991.
You guessed high.
Go.
All right. This is a Colts one.
Colts.
Who was the first kicker in NFL history to go an entire season, including the playoffs, without missing a field goal or a point after attempt?
Adam Vinatieri.
Mike Vanderjagt.
Oh, I forgot he existed.
2023 finished the regular season went 37 for 37 on field goals and 46 for 46 in PATs. You gonna shoot it? You just wanted to.
Oh, snaps. I forgot about that part.
I don't even know where the ball is. I was like, wait, did I miss something? Did I black out? Should be over there somewhere.
I forgot about that part of the game. I forgot about that part of the game.
Jeez.
I'm going to make this too.
So close. You don't have to take another shot. You can.
Oh my God. I took it preemptively. I knew it wasn't going in. Yo, what we at?
120. Hey.
Getting gooder, y'all. We're getting gooder. Great show. Great run. 317 Sports Project. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Follow us on YouTube. Check us out at Penn Pops on Twitter. We're having a great time with y'all. Episode 42.
Yeah.
Is this our last one? Are we taking a break? What we doing?
Taking one episode off? Is that what we're doing? Or are we
I don't know.
two?
I don't know. Your body, your choice.
We won't be on the following episode. I'll say that. We'll figure out how long that'll be. Maybe we'll post a tweet when we come back.
Tweedledee. All right. Taking a quick break. Happy holidays, y'all. Merry Christmas. Thank you so much.
Yep.
We love you. I'll be at the Colts game on Saturday against them Steelers. Probably solo dolo. Can't wait.
Coming from a person that's had a lot of loss this year, enjoy your family. Period.
See you soon.
See you soon.
Peace.
Cause I was like 2 years old, first time I heard a beat drop. Yeah. And by 3 years old, I'm learning how to beatbox. Yeah. 4 or 5 years old when I'm putting on the 45s. Final. Needle to the groove, I'm scratching up the sweet spots. Homie from the East Block, in Naptown where the fiends flock. Skip school all day, mama couldn't keep watch. Fresh fade with the Reeboks. Man, nah, nigga couldn't tell me nothing. I'm so sick in my own lane, preteen pimping, all the light skin, red bone loving. Boombox on with the headphones bumping, dreaming to find my niche. Cause I ain't really know back then when I picked up my first notebook and a black pen, that little nigga with a rhyme like this. I wasn't thinking to the days of a dope band, new EPs on a compact disc. Nah, shit, truth be told, I ain't know I could sound like this. For me back then, it was
all a dream. It was all a dream. It was all a dream. It was all a dream. It was all a dream. It was all a dream.
And this shit right here be the proof dreams do come true.